Hello, everyone, and welcome to Vampire the Masquerade, Philly by Night, The Monster Within. I am your storyteller, Prince, he, him. I'm also known as dimplesndice all around the internet. That is where you can find me. And we're back. It's been a minute. We've missed you all, but we got the whole crew here today, and it's going to be a ride because if you were here for the last episode, well, that's all I can say about that. So, before we get started, I want to drop our content warnings. If you hit exclamation VCW in the Twitch chat, you can see what our content warnings are for tonight. As usual, body horror, gore, violence, manipulation, coercion, mature language, mind control, psychological and existential horror, and some sexual themes in here. For episode specific content warnings, I do have a few this episode. We may see some familial, verbal, and psychological abuse, and potentially player versus player combat. I'm making no promises on that one, but it could happen. It could happen. So we're going to jump right in it. So last week we did not have Adonis, Giselle. They were away. We need to freshen you all up on what they were up to, right? So before the episode before, they had left out of a meeting with one Dr. Julian Albright, the seneschal of the Camarilla. As everyone was leaving out, there was a moment, and this is where a little flashback happens, where Albright stops Giselle. And he goes, Adonis, I do need you for just a few minutes. Nothing serious, but we do have to talk a few things through.
Oh, of course, sir.
Excellent. So, mortal life for reasons that are useful to the Camarilla, right?
Yes.
Well, we need you specifically to do something to increase our reach. Now, I know your family is very influential, particularly in real estate and law. And as you know, I have dipped my toes into real estate, property management, and things of that nature. But the law part is a little bit complex for us. Most of our people are practicing that during the day. I would like to recruit your family for a very exclusive deal. But I know your father, Arnold, is a little bit stubborn at times. And your sister can be a bit of a hawk too. So we need to make this look like it's their idea. I have been dropping hints and sprinkles about Albright, Bridgeforth, and Sons, and I believe that they are ready to bite. But I need someone who can open that door the rest of the way. Do you believe that you could be that person?
Of course, sir. 100%.
Excellent. I know that things have been a little complicated between you and your family as of recent.
That's putting it lightly, but yes.
This could be the way back in. Now, what I've told them is that I would love to have them work with me. For me would be ideal, but I know that that is unlikely to happen. But I have given them the very lucrative deal in this contract. And he hands you a stack of documents. Uh, but do you have any dots in finance, actually?
That is a good question. I probably don't. And I don't.
Okay, excellent.
I have a dot in politics.
That's not going to help you here.
Okay.
Basically, when you open it up, the only thing you see is a very large number of $37 million. He says, I want to have your family on basically a permanent retainer.
I'm I'm sorry, sir. Maybe I'm misunderstanding. You want to buy my family.
I don't want to buy them, I want to buy their time. There's been a few conflicts of interest around what territory is whose and who can buy what property. And I have bought out a few, and some people would like to fight those things out in court. And your family is quite good at fighting these things out in court.
So, by surrendering their time, they still fall into your ownership.
Ownership is such a strong word. I'd say partnership is what we're looking for here.
I know what partnerships are between kind and kindred. And if I may be so bold, I'm not taking kindly to it.
What do you think I'm going to do to your family other than have them fight court battles for me?
To something about it, and yours just doesn't sit right in my mouth.
I am ensuring that you can continue to live as comfortably as you were in life, which is an offer that I had not given to any of your fellow coterie mates. All I need you to do is present this deal to your family. No other conditions, no strings.
Then forgive me for being covetous. And they open their hand palm up to receive the papers.
He hands you the dossier.
Is there anything else, sir?
Oh, your meeting is tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. I don't know if you get up that early, but you should make sure you are.
Understood.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you. I believe you and your coterie are going to do a wonderful job in the other meeting you'll have tomorrow, but we'll have someone tell you about that.
It's kind of grip it. You can hear the papers kind of fold under the grip, but they keep a neutral expression and nod, and assuming they're free to leave, they take it.
Excellent. Do you do anything else for the rest of that evening afterwards?
Could I possibly like make a roll to read over these documents?
Sure. I mean, this would be an intelligence and finance roll.
Okay. I'm gonna blood buff real quick. And I get hungrier. I'm at hunger 4.
Ooh, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Got hungrier and then froze immediately.
Skype said, not Skype, damn, Zoom said, fuck me.
Damn.
3 successes.
Excellent. 3 successes. So jumping back into it, you got 3 successes. There is a lot here. But basically, the $37 million is spread out over 10 years. And they're just saying, hey, we're going to give you $3.7 million a year for the next 10 years on top of whatever fees for any particular court cases. But this is just your paid in case we need you so you can drop everything else to come to our cases. Then there's like a list of other cases that they have had before. Basically, land disputes, people not wanting to leave their houses, yada, yada, yada. This is gentrification, the contract. And this is, hey, I need lawyers to help me continue to gentrify over time. But here's the truth, because you are indeed a rich person and your family also takes boatloads of money, is if he don't do it, somebody else is gonna. If your family doesn't do it, somebody else is gonna. And that's the sad truth of it. But as far as everything else looks on here, from which you can suss out, it seems to be on the up and up.
Well, golly gee willikers. We have a meeting.
Cool. So, are you an early riser? What's your humanity at?
I mean, I'm fresh out the factory. I got let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That doesn't seem right. It says 6. Yeah,
How do you have 6 humanity?
that doesn't make any sense. I maybe marked this wrong for like a stain or something.
I suspect you have.
Yeah, my bad.
You should have at least 7. Because wait, did you pick a background that gives you less humanity or something?
Montero. I think that does give you like yeah.
Do you have someone who can wake your ass up?
Yeah, I have my assistant. I have Emil.
And Emil has been Gould. Yes, schooled. No, Gould.
I have a 2. Well, it says 2 dot retainer, so I guess she's not Gould. We're gonna work towards it.
But anyway, she wakes you up. And it's early and it feels awful. Awful. The sun's still kind of in the sky, but not quite out enough to cause immediate harm to you because you're in your blackout room and stuff like that. But you got to get to getting soon.
Okay. I need space, please. I really appreciate you, Emil.
You asked me to wake you up.
You did, and I really appreciate it. But I feel.
Do you want me to open the curtains? You have it really dark.
No. This is quite fine.
Okay. Well, it says you have a meeting on your calendar for 7 p.m. with your father and your sister.
I do. And they're walking and talking.
Okay. Is there something particular you like to wear that I need to get ready for you, or? God damn it. Screenshot that. Unfortunately, Vin's internet is apparently very unstable tonight. Nonetheless, we're going to skim over some parts here to make this a little bit smoother for when Vin comes back. So, Emil helps Adonis to get ready for this meeting, ensures the documentation is all there. Mill knows that the relationship is rocky with the family, particularly after the whole art gallery situation. Not great for Giselle. But we're going to pop over to the rest of the crew for the time being. So, y'all have had some meetings with people here. The last one with one Fred Hartman was not the greatest. But Fred was all business for whatever that was worth. And the rest of the people here seem to... Business is not necessarily their first and most important thing on their minds. So y'all have a slew of people who are still here. Y'all had mentioned speaking to one Condor. But there are others. Should you wish to speak to anyone else, or say fuck these people and be out?
I think after last time we decided that we wanted to stay at least a little longer. And Calliope is looking in the direction of Cleo, the young hacker, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Or, unless I'm mistaken, who's currently working for Fred Hartman.
Correct. Cleo was the one that Fred mentioned. It makes sure that messes like the one y'all ran into are... Was it Cleo?
Yes, the hacker.
Yes.
No, I thought Cleo was...
No. I was like, Cleo's...
I think I might be
different
wrong.
person.
My notes might be wrong.
No.
I don't know the
True.
name of the hacker, but
Hold on.
Cleo is definitely...
Yes, that was a different person. Cleo's a different person.
Cleo's a different person.
Sorry.
I was like, I put Cleo in the dossier. Y'all don't know this person's name.
Cal is looking at this person whose name we don't know, but who is gestured to as the hacker who's working for the Anarchs.
Mm-hmm.
And their eyes shift to the side, to Delaney and to Crux. I think it would be nice if we actually were able to make a friend tonight, instead of just getting thrown to the wolves, tossed around, and pulled apart.
Yeah, and Crux looks to the hacker that you're looking at. I think we got a little more information than we maybe should have. Fred seems a little flustered. And Crux gets like a very wicked smile at that prospect and then tampers it down. I'm gonna go get a drink. I think. Because Crux has noticed that like the bartender is like not giving people drinks. And is curious about that.
Cal looks to Delaney, a kind of like question in their face of, do you want to come with me, or do you want to go with Crux, or are you going your own way?
I think it might be best if we did some one-on-ones.
I agree.
That way we can cover more ground.
Good luck.
And Delaney will kind of like, as Cal and Crux like kind of go in the directions they're going, we'll like look around to see if there's anybody interesting to talk to. Probably makes eye contact with Conrad a couple times, like, Jesus Christ.
Condor?
Whatever. I'm gonna keep calling him. I'm gonna call him Conrad. I'm gonna let you know, and it's not gonna be intentional, but that is what's gonna come out of my mouth. I can already see it happening.
Okay. Fair enough.
Is the mob.
I mean me as the player, not
okay.
Delaney. Delaney's smarter than me. Thank you.
No.
Cool. So let's start off with the bar.
I knew it.
Crux, you approach this bartender, and he's a large man, and he absolutely has the face of someone who absolutely does not give a shit about anything. Like, this place could come down right on top of all of you, and he would walk out of the rubble and just dust his clothes off and peace the fuck out.
Hell yeah. That's accurate. And I'm assuming he's kindred.
It is safe to assume that everyone here is kindred, because if they weren't, this would be a problem.
This would be a problem. I understand. I'm catching up.
He's not large as the bouncer was that was out there. This dude stands probably about 6'2", but is a solid like 260 strong.
Yeah. Oh, this is my people. Is there seating at the bar? Or is this like a standing thing? If I remember,
Everything in here for the most part was just standing.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I come over, lean on and nobody, from my understanding, nobody has been served yet. Like, this guy is not giving anyone anything.
He doesn't even acknowledge you.
That is so fucking funny.
But you can smell that there is blood here. Yeah. Like, it's not like it's not here. You don't know where to go. It's just he's just there.
No, yeah. Crux goes over, leans on the counter, looks around, sees nobody has drinks, smells the blood in the air, and kind of just like looks over, like bent on an elbow, and is kind of like pondering. So what do I got to do to get some?
His eyes kind of like this milky white blue thing going on, just kind of lazily look over at you, and he goes, "What do you have to offer?"
Yeah, that's what I thought. You seem like a guy that likes a good fight.
He looks around. Of all the people here, do you think I'm the one who likes to fight?
Yeah, actually. I think that you're worked at your job. And you would be better off, and you would actually be having a lot more.
We are working out our audio issues, people. Bear with us.
This is gonna be it. I'm about to. All good. I'm locked in.
Okay.
You would rather be anywhere else but here, and something tells me that's beating ass.
You are interesting.
I've been told that.
You make poor assumptions, but you're still interesting.
I've heard that as well. Yeah. But my real assumption is that you don't look like someone that needs for much.
So how will you satisfy my wants?
Looks up and down. I can satisfy a lot. I don't know if that's what you want. You got any enemies?
He looks around the room and he goes, not here. At least not yet.
Fair enough. I could take a few down. Probably.
Can you be discreet?
Hilariously, yes.
And he takes a shot glass and he pours a quarter of the shot glass and sits it on the table.
Discreet is my middle name, and the Camarilla stands for perfection. What I can give you is perfection.
Fuck the Camarilla.
And Crux gives a very, smile, but doesn't say anything. And takes a shot glass and downs it. And puts another one on the table. And does it very loudly, almost showing that they did it. While it is not a huge accomplishment, it is something that other people have not done yet. And then puts a shot down and says, I'll be back. I think you'll find that I can offer a lot. And I'm going to impress you tonight.
And he just goes, okay.
And then Crux begins to turn around and then turns and says, have I done enough to get your name?
Dexter.
Pleasure to meet you, Dexter. I'm Crux.
And he goes back to not saying anything afterwards.
I love this guy. I'm gonna, you know what? And that's for now. That's all I want to do. That's a personal victory. Is anyone looking at me?
The only time they looked at you, that was not when he started talking, because it looks like at some point you talked to a few other people here.
Of course.
But once you put the shot glass down and he put blood in it, then they looked at you.
I want to look at I want to see. I don't know if I can read a room because I don't even know which one that would be, but I want to to someone that's having attention on this, I want to go to maybe the most, someone that's kind of not way too into this, but really into this interaction.
Oh, it would be Bo.
That's exactly why I needed to talk to you. Perfect. Whenever it's my turn again, that's who I want to talk to next.
Let's go over to Calliope.
Ooh, now I have to follow that. Okay.
This person is looking at you before you even start walking her way.
Can I read the expression at all?
Amused.
Cal meets it. I think if they notice that she's looking at them, they look back.
Mm-hmm.
And I imagine they are just staring at each other as Cal walks over.
Just waiting.
Cal comes over. She's like leaning against the wall, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cal comes and kind of also leans next to her, like takes a moment, pauses. Did you like the video?
So you want to be friends?
Did you like the video?
It's nothing special. A little messy to clean up, for sure, but nothing's impossible. You just have to put the right spin on it.
What was the spin? What was the story you told about it?
Oh, I didn't. Your people took care of that video.
But I assume you could have done it. Maybe could have even done it better. What story would you have told about it? Indulge me.
Wow. There is a few movie sets going on in the city. We could easily spend those. There were a few drones nearby. Not necessarily there, but we could have fudged enough drone footage to make it seem like a amateur horror sort of thing. Obviously, people got actually hurt, which is a little bit harder to cover up, but that's where your money comes in. Families will stop talking if you give them enough zeros after certain commas. As far as the media goes, the truth is malleable. You've been on TikTok, I'm sure. The truth is whatever you tell the people it is. You just need to tell it enough. And having a slew of people, not necessarily in your employ, but easily swayable enough to believe the rapture's coming, it's not that hard to convince them that, oh, they were making a movie, some people got hurt, blah, blah, blah.
You know, I enjoyed Rapture Talk. I thought it was very funny.
Good. That's one of my best works.
You know, I have worked on a few student films before. Mostly
Were they as bad as most of them are?
Always. Always. I prefer the stage. But to make ends meet sometimes, a little bit of pocket cash, especially in undergrad, it worked out for me. I hope this will work out for me too.
By this, what do you mean?
This. And Calliope kind of gestures around to the room. It's not easy getting blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Are you talking about from your own people?
Calliope takes a moment to gauge if she's just spinning this along or if it does seem like she's a little bit surprised about how her work is being handled. Can I get a feel for that at all?
Yes, you can roll wits and insight.
Okay. Yay. Wits. I'm so caught up in the thrill of wits and insight that I don't know how much insight I have. Oh, that's not bad actually. Three successes.
She's playing with you. This is a game to her. When she said the truth is malleable, she is playing the truth is malleable, the game with you right now.
Okay. Cal, I think, is going to try to play along to the best of their ability. I was hoping that I would come right over here and you would tell me all of the secrets that I needed to know so that I could blackmail Fred Hartman in return. That's how this works, right? Maybe we could exchange favors?
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's so too. A pretty good story.
A good one. Impossible, but good. Why would you think I would want to be a part of blackmailing Fred?
I don't know. That's what I came over here to find out.
That's a horrible approach, I must say.
Well, you can't fault me for trying. Or perhaps you can. I don't know. Everyone seems to. I did think it was interesting.
What was interesting?
I did just think it was interesting. I mean, your reputation.
From what Fred said about me. Oh, I was listening, yes.
He seems to think very highly of you.
He
So
should.
does everyone, I would assume. Don't you think it would look bad if your work to hide things, to keep the masquerade, was breached on purpose? I wonder what kind of stories people would tell about you then. Maybe that you're not as good as your job as you say you are. I know the Camarilla would run wild with it.
That would require them to be better at me at anything. And that is probably, based on your role, the thing that she is the most confident in, honestly and truly.
Mm-hmm.
She believes that.
Mm-hmm. But it's like you said earlier. It's not actually about how good you are. And Calliope leans in a little bit on how good you are. It's about the story. The truth that people want to see. The most convenient truth that people want to see.
And she leans closer to you. Like the truth about Giselle.
Like the truth about Giselle.
No one wants real truths. They want to live in their little comfy house of lies. I ensure that house stays comfy for most people. I ensure that house stays comfy for you. Whether you like that or you hate it, whether you try to play a game to go around it. I don't care about the Camarilla's masquerade. Truly. I care about me and my ensured survival. And I promise, because I know this in my heart, that I will survive, even if most of you die. I am confident in this. Because I don't let people close enough to me to betray me. You have people who will betray you, who could betray you, who could lie to you, who could make you believe that they care about you, who could break your heart and make you want to rage and pound against the ground and cry and scream and fight.
I'm a performer. That's what I'm supposed to do.
And I make
Rage.
performers look good. Whether they're bad or good at their jobs.
I seem to be learning that lesson very quickly. That's the thing about betrayal. Your answer is to make sure it never happens in the first place, but I think at this point, it's a fine way to live. At arm's length, I suppose. But I want to feel things. I want to know that I will live. Not because I removed myself from the world, but because I ate the world. Because I made it mine. Because I flew toward the sun and never stopped. I couldn't be stopped, not by betrayal, not by heartbreak, not by anything. So pay back betrayal with betrayal.
In make people believe that God is coming to get them tomorrow.
Maybe God is coming to get us tomorrow. What will we do tonight?
Have interesting conversations like this one.
What's your name?
I'm Caroline.
Calliope. But I'm sure you knew that already.
You'd be correct. Calliope, may I give you a small piece of advice? Whether or not you listen is up to you.
I'm listening.
You're in a den of lions. And most of the people here do not care whether you live or die. They hate the Camarilla. They want to see you burn. They find it entertaining, hilarious even. I think you'll walk out of here tonight. But don't make a clown of yourself on the way.
Solid advice. Because I was considering hurting someone.
If what you just told me was something that you actually feel, the best way to hurt someone, really and truly, is to live.
I intend to live. And I intend to talk to you again. Once I have.
Good. Don't make me make a truth out of you.
Spin me in lies instead. Prefer it that way.
So do I.
Cal kind of pushes up off the wall, stretches their neck back and forth. Oh. I'm off to play my part. Perform. Dance. And not make a fool of myself.
Good luck with that.
Thank you. I can't tell if you mean it or not, but...
Does it matter?
It doesn't. Not at all.
Exactly.
Good luck with the rapture. And Cal turns and starts walking away.
Perfect. Delaney. So, you're looking for someone to talk to who looks interesting? Have y'all talked to Cleo? Did y'all talk to Cleo?
Yeah, Cleo is. I thought we did. I didn't. I took poor notes last time.
I know
think
you
was
took
too-
Demetra.
Talk to Demetra.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we did talk to Cleo.
Okay.
Did we?
Cool.
I have Cleo's name written down, but I can't...
I don't have notes. If
we might have
talked.
just gotten
Maybe
a
we-
description.
Cleo is Kim.
Cleo is... Go back up to my notes. Yes, Cleo is Cam.
We didn't talk to anybody from the Camarilla, so no, we didn't talk
Correct.
to Cleo. We only talked to Anarchs.
Cool. Then you did not talk
That's
to
why I
Cleo.
don't have her in my notes.
Perfect. Cleo is there. There is also a gentleman with braids, beard, kind of intense stare thing going on. His eyes are gray, not braids, but locks. I put an image of him in our chat. Do you know who? No, I'm not going to ask that question because you're not going to know. So I'm just not going to bother.
Why? I kind of want you to ask now.
Do you know who the wrestler Edge is?
The name is familiar. I
See,
had a friend
that's why
in
I
college.
said-
No, hold on. My friend in my roommate in college loved wrestling. He looks like that,
Except black. With
except black.
yes.
Okay.
Except black
Okay.
with locks.
Okay. That's a wild. Okay. I understand though.
If you see the image of him in the chat, you're like, okay, I see
do.
it. I see where you're going.
I do see it. It's the face shape and the intense stare.
It's the intense stare for sure.
Mhm.
Jesus Christ, Vin.
God damn it, Vin. Oh my god. Now, is he being like, is his intense stare like towards me, or just like a general?
Just a general kind of like look, like he is scanning the room like a hawk looking for prey. Maybe. And then there's Cleo. And then there's a number of other people, but
Yeah. I think make yourself look. I was thinking the same thing, so I do want to eventually talk to Cleo, but I also want to
and there's Condor.
make myself
I forgot about Condor.
Conrad. Change his name. Condor is such a bad name.
It's supposed to be a bad name.
Okay. So here's what I would like to do, but if we don't get to all this, that's fine. I want to hit up intense staring dude. Then I want to talk to Cleo, and then I will finally give Condor the attention that he's seeking and talk to him.
Okay.
I, as a player, want to know what his deal is. And that's the only reason why.
So you're going to go talk to intense staring dude.
I'm going to talk to intense staring dude.
All right. As you're walking towards him, he starts walking towards you, to me.
Okay.
Because he noticed you noticing him and starts walking your way.
Okay.
He goes, "Good afternoon."
Hi,
Evening. I am used to afternoons. It's one of those things.
I'm new, so one of what things?
It's something that happens when you're new, I suppose. Is you get used to certain ways of speaking based on the time you wake, so on and so forth.
So, have you been awake since afternoon?
No.
No?
I miss the sun on my skin. Oh, Rui DaCosta.
Sorry, can you as a
Rui
storyteller?
DaCosta. R-U-I.
R-U-I, okay. Okay, thank you. I'm Delaney Ashford. It's nice to meet you.
A pleasure, Delaney. I know why you're here. Though that is an unfortunate situation that you all ended up in.
Yeah, it's especially for someone new, not exactly a great experience, but you know, we learn from these things and hopefully we do better later.
Hopefully you learn from them. Not everyone does, and those don't last that long.
I've spent my whole life studying and learning, so if I can't do it by now, then maybe I don't deserve to live.
I get the feeling that some of us, though there's not a lot of old ones around anymore, but they get stubborn in age and they stop trying to learn. They start believing that they've seen all that there is that can be seen. I'm not saying that's something you would do, but
no, I think that's sad, to be honest.
So do I.
Because
But I also think living for 300, 400 years is pretty sad too.
I think it's sad if you don't try to make the most of it. I mean, yes, there'll be sad things that you experience, but you can also experience those things when you're human to an extent. But I like learning, and I think the world has so much to offer, even for those who have lived so long. There's always something new to discover.
What do you want to live for, Delaney?
Well, I can only say how I feel now, because I don't know how I'll feel in the future, but I've always wanted to help make things better for people. And I figured with as long as vampires live, I can do that.
That is a very selfless thing. You're around a bunch of people who are not selfless.
I was always around those people, even before this.
Did you want this for your life?
I don't think it was ever something that I anticipated, but it was presented to me at a hard time in my life, and in that moment I did want it. And I don't regret my decision.
Yeah. I thought I wouldn't regret my decision. I was also given a choice, which apparently is very rare among our people.
Yeah, I'm starting to get that idea.
Get choices. But my sire is gone now. Where? I don't know. But we find our ways to survive. And I am learning a lot. I was invited here by some associates that I had within the anarch movement, which they hate when you call them a movement, but also they want to have a label. It's very hard to understand.
It seems almost antithetical to being an anarch, right?
Right. Exactly.
Like being an anarch is kind of just like a lifestyle, a state of being. It's not like a political party.
Right. Thinking about human news, but it's useless now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Were you a religious person in life?
Not really. I mean, when I was younger, my parents, we went to church and everything, but it wasn't really something that I got into, but I didn't necessarily find a lot of comfort in it, like some people do. But I don't begrudge anybody who is religious. Why do you ask? Were you religious? Are you religious?
I am learning about religions that us vampires, licks, kindred, however you like to call us, exist, which was not a thing I expected at all.
Yeah, that's fascinating. Can you tell me more? I would love to at least learn about cultures and stuff.
I mean, the short of it is that, well, to your people, this is probably considered a blasphemy of some sort, but there is a church dedicated to Cain. They call us Cainites. I believe that Cain are the first vampire, and that we are all Cain's descendants.
And do you believe that?
I don't know, but I have listened some. Yes.
I no matter what, even if you don't believe it, it's nice to know. It's nice to learn about these things to have some form of understanding.
I mean, I just want to make sure, like, you do know who Cain is biblically.
Oh, yes. I wasn't religious, but I do know.
Okay.
I did take a religious studies
I
class
realized
or
I was
two.
skipping some steps there, so
No,
I
it's
just
fine. No, I
wanted to make
came from
sure.
Cain and Abel, killed his brother, all that stuff. Yeah. Cliff's
Apparently,
Notes version.
God turned him into the first vampire, so on and so forth. And the various clans are just the descendants breaking off into their own things. I'll be honest with you, I had never thought I would see the descendant of Salute.
Oh. Yeah, I'm learning that we're not very common.
Yes, there is some history there that my sire hinted at, but it made it sound like it was something very dirty.
I guess I'd have to ask. I'm not too familiar with that.
I can't give you all the history, but I know there is something between some Tremere and your clan.
Huh. Okay. Well, that's good to know. At least that's a good place for me to start. If I'm going to research this. What may I ask what clan you are?
Oh, I am from Clan Bruja.
Oh, okay. I think you, if you get the chance, you should speak to my friend Crux.
Why?
Oh, I think not that because you guys are both Bruja, but I do think that they haven't really interacted with a lot of Bruja. And their sire is also not around anymore. So it might be nice if they could maybe learn something. If they're open to it, obviously. And if you're open to it, because no pressure.
I mean, I don't know how much I could teach, but I could try. You could come and visit us. I mean, I won't say us, but the church that I've gone to just to get some of the words about Cain and the Book of Nod. Maybe you'll learn something new as well.
For those of you in chat, the other players are going wild right now in the background. Yeah, I mean, if you want to give me like the location or like when they meet, I don't mind learning about things as long as it's okay for an observer to come in.
Of course. We can exchange phone numbers if that's okay with you.
Yeah, of course.
Was that his phone?
Yeah, like we just exchanged phones.
Yep.
Well, Rio, it was nice talking to you and meeting you.
Pleasure was mine.
Yeah, and I hope to talk to you again in the future. Episode 5, the gang goes to the Church of Cain. Stop it. We should have named these episodes like Always Sunny episodes. Well, yeah, I do hope to see you around, and again, thank you so much for the conversation. It's been very enlightening, and I hope to have similar conversations with other people of your cohort, for lack of a better term.
I don't know if they necessarily consider me part of the cohort anymore, but all the same.
Oh.
Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. And I will drift away.
Cool. Now let us bounce back to Adonis.